Got him.
Yoyo 808. The day my brother spun back animated story. If y'all don't subscribe, help your boys 30K. Look at this thumbnail, bro. W fucking thumbnail. Listen, we gonna see what he talking about.
Before I start this video, I'd like to thank our sponsors over at Established Tiles. And before I start the sponsorship to this video, I'd like to let you all know that I will know.
Bro, manhandle this cat, bro.
And before I start the sponsorship to this video, I'd like to let you all know that I will no longer be going as Yoyo 808. Officially, call me Lord Yo-Yo the 808. Thanks to
Too long, gang. Yo-Yo. You know what I'm saying?
Established Tiles. It's a project based on a Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lords or ladies. So what happens is you purchase as little as 1 square foot of land in Scotland, which would qualify you as a landowner. You then get this certificate labeling you lord or lady. And it's official. You could get it on your credit cards, plane tickets, even something like dating apps. It's a great last minute gift for friends, family, or significant others. Also on the certificate, you get a personal
How much?
plot number allowing you to see exactly where your land is. But for every square foot purchased, this company will plant a tree. So not only will you be flexing on the peasants who have no land or maidens, you will also be supporting the planet, as this company
it's small, but it's
there.
You're not saying
One Tree Planet and Trees for the Future.
Gotta get like you, Yo-Yo.
Running a massive sale right.
Hold on. 300? I mean 209, 209. What? Bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna look into this. No cap.
Now,
that's fire.
If you
little
use
fucking
the code
certificate. I own land, motherfucker.
You get an additional 10% off. So go to establishedtiles.com/Yoyo10 to get your gifts now and help support the channel. The first 200 people to get a title using my link will also be directly next to my plot. So join me.
Hey.
Become a lord, and more importantly, support the planet.
Lord Yo-Yo, Lord
Thanks
New.
again to Established Tiles for sponsoring the video.
You know what I'm saying?
If you watch one of my older videos, you know I've done some pretty grimy things to my brother. But in part 1, I did go a little far. Just watch this video right here and see for yourself. But I had this to say at the end of that video. But after glaring at me, he just runs away and goes to the room. And here's where I made a mistake, because I thought he was wallowing in self-pity in that room. But little did I know, he was plotting his revenge. And this is that story. See, my brother held such a grudge that this took place months later. We were shooting each other with Nerf guns, one of our favorite things to do at the time. We did this a little too much, so much so that we had Blicks on Blicks on Blicks. Our arsenal could catch us a Rico case. We'd even go OD. Get it? We'd even go OD and build forts. Like tip over the table, grab the bed frame, put a blanket over it type forts. Keep it a buck. It was so sturdy it could make Kai Cenat switch to the cha-cha slide. I genuinely miss building these as a kid.
Yo, nah, bro.
OD and build forts. Like tip over the table, grab the bed frame, put a blanket over it type forts. Keep it a buck. It was so sturdy it can make Kai Cenat switch to the cha-cha slide. I genuinely miss building these as a kid. Like if I flip a table as a grown-ass man, I'm either having a mental breakdown or moving states because I had a mental breakdown. But as I stated earlier, we had a good selection of weapons. My favorite being the shotgun because of its mechanics. With most normal Nerf guns, you insert the darts directly into a barrel or into a clip. Well, this one had these thick World War II fire in the whole ass shells. 2 to be exact. You place the darts into the shell into the gun, cock it, and shoot. This John had range, bro. Like my siblings rarely won these wars. I was 16, but you would think I was 12 how good I was at shooting my black brothers. But my favorite part was reloading the gun. See, when you open it, the shells propelled out like a real shotgun. Then you put the spare shells in, and then you what the fuck was that? You pull out the spare shells, load it, and then you keep going. This is one of the cold. What the fuck was that? You pull out the spare shells, load it, and then you keep going. This is one of the coldest things young me has ever seen, and I kept it on me. I was never lacking. So there's one time my brother caught me lacking. I had woke up on a Saturday morning. The first thing I did was grab my blick and get to building a fort. Now there were 2 different types of forts. One was the kitchen table with the bed sheet draped over it that we'd pin to the ground. This was usually a 1-man fort. As for the other, we'd take our bunk bed frame and drape a sheet over it. That was usually a 2-man. Now, me having the best weapon in our arsenal, a team would only hold me back. I was like Wilt Chamberlain in 1962 without the skill or the height. And I was also 16. So basically the same nigga. I started building the table for it, and the commotion wakes up my brother. Bro, what are you? Nah, you said I could use the table. It was my turn. Nah, I said you could have this pudding. Putting these nuts in your face. We start arguing, but then it hits me. I'm strapped. and he's lacking. Why am I even arguing with a nigga who can't dodge bullets? So I let my stick talk, he ducks, but the way he ducks gets him hit in the forehead. Furious, of course, he lunges at me, ripping through the fort, and I'm like, damn, how the tables have turned. Psych, I back up, shoot him in the head again, pop, and I'm thinking this has to stop him because these bullets hurt, but instead, he dashes towards me even quicker because he knows the shotty only has 2 shells, so I ditch it to grab another gun. I run to the other side of the living room,
bro, let me ask your rich ass a question right now, bro. And answer honestly. Or don't. I think I know the answer. How big is this fucking room? How big is this fucking room? This man got a house for a room. Fuck is you talking about? Boy, building forts and shit.
Grab a strap, load it, turn around.
A fucking arsenal somewhere in the freaking room. You just run to it and grab it. What?
And immediately drop
the machine gun?
Because I see my brother holding my gun. Not to shoot me, but to break it in half. I rush over with all of my might, fully intending on slamming the entire weight of me and my past 3 lives into this nigga, and this causes him to wait.
Nah, bro. He took your favorite gun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If it was me, I wouldn't take that disrespect. I'm just saying. You know what I'm gonna do? If y'all have a LMG in that bitch, the whole thing. You know, the whole thing.
Waver, as he knew if I caught him, I was sending him to the spirit world. So he rushes to the patio, but now he's cornered. I reach for the gun. He runs to the right. I follow, but then I don't know where he learned this, but he hits this hezzy and sends my ankles into the spirit world. He was like Wilt Chamberlain in 1962. I get up, but he locks the patio door. I panic immediately, and from his point of view, I'm banging on the door to get him to let me in. But in actuality, I am trying to drive my fist through the glass door to break it. I am seething with rage. I see him raise the gun over his head, smile, and slam the gun onto the ground. And
that's 2 times, bro. He snaps it. He snaps this shit, bro.
Not to shoot me, but to break it in half. I rush.
Now he's just going. He turned this bitch into some Legos, bro. Watch your step.
And slam the gun onto the ground, and I can only look in pure anguish as my favorite weapon just gets eviscerated into 1,000 pieces. I fall to my
knee. And Nerf guns are not cheap, dude. I'm pretty sure a shotgun like that right now probably go for 40 to 60. They're not cheap.
And with the smile on his face, my brother walks into the bathroom and locks the door. My other brother eventually lets me in, and as I'm looking at the carnage, my mom comes in and asks me what happens, to which I say, oh, this? It was just an accident, you know? Terrible accidents can happen to anyone.
Yep. No snitching.
At any time, but
it's on sight, gang. That's a new video,
I'll be careful next time. I'll make sure.
Next videos this.
I'm playing. I never got back at this nigga. Videos is writing the scripts. My
Damn, that would have been a fire video, bro. Ending it right here. The next video is you explaining exactly what happened. Man, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Playing. I never got back at this nigga. Videos is writing the scripts. My profession isn't too different from a normal job. A doctor goes to work and cures people. Sir, he's bleeding internally. He's gonna die. We need to do something. Internally? That's where the blood is supposed to be. Next, a cashier goes to work and scans shit. A chef goes to work and unversions the olive oil. A Catholic preacher goes to work and unversions the I go to work and draw. It's only when I have to script write where it feels.
Yep, where it feels like work. Yeah, animation is hard, but since you're like so fucking like, that's your shit, that's your bread and butter. Doing the scripts for them is probably like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things, bro. You feel me? You can have a passion for something, but there's always gonna be just one little thing in it, right? Where you're just like, oh, I don't want to do it. You feel me? With me, it's the freaking when videos get blocked, or some videos, you know what I'm saying, I have to fucking watch what I post now because YouTube likes to block reaction channels and give them strikes and not take down the original video, you know what I'm saying, is cover-ups and shit. You know what I'm saying? While I edit. This guy has natural humor and explains details in his story nicely. I was 16, but you think I was 12. How good I was shooting. That's bar. Nah. The brotherly love in this video is so sweet. Reminds me of me and my sister pulling each other's hair in silence so our mom wouldn't hear us fight. Fuck that. Stanley made Yo-Yo run like Ricky. You left us on hold for a long ass time. Glad to see you okay. Damn, bro. I really wish it didn't fucking end like that. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. Fuck it, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That land shit. Lord Yo-Yo. Lord New right next to you. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys thought. That's my reaction. If y'all enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't. And I'm out.